last met during the rebellion, did we not? It was I who summoned you, but I never expected you'd be eager enough to come all this way. The cavalry of Western Liang are vastly superior to the feeble armies of the Central Plains. Disorganized rabble of traitors that they are. If you're starving for a fight, you will find no better place to satisfy your hunger. Ensure your weapons are sharp for the battle ahead. We will deploy soon after the War Council. Listen. Move out!
The Yang province no longer needs the Han. Destroying the government forces will prove that.
The bandits are getting rowdy. After all, they are no better than beasts. Let us cut them down!
In using our military might to bring them to heel, we too are like beasts. It's a matter of determining the hunter and the prey.
Choose a fight by Lord Han's suicide.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Foot past this point.
You lot are pretty tough. Works for me. That just means there's more fun to be had.
Let's go. What fools leaving their stronghold defenseless. Attack now, without hesitation.
Trample them underfoot. The waiting is over. Let us rush in already.
The hooves of our cavalry shall rout those Han dogs. All units, charge!
Got you! Sacred Heart protect us. Looking rough. Take that! And open. I will break you! Bear witness. Prepare for pain! Let's end this.
Failure.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Coming at you!
Even now, the heavens refuse to offer favor. Retreat. This is not where we are to meet our end.
Victory goes to the strong and defeat to the weak. A simple concept indeed.
And open.
So, it was you that caught my eye out on the battlefield. No surprise there. You fought well. Enjoy your praise from the great Dong Zhuo. How do you find the winds in Liang province? There's a greater chill to them than in the Central Plains. A frontier region, far removed from the cities. Even the imperial court's authority doesn't reach here. Its people simply live as they wish, without a care for the state. It's been the site of countless uprisings. Yet, I prefer being posted here. The geography and climate are harsh, and so the people here seek the power to devour others, and to avoid being devoured themselves. Though the weak masses may also devour the strong. The fallen become sustenance. That is the essence of life. Do you not think it more agreeable than stagnating in some boring administrative post? I'm surprised to hear that from you. Indeed, it is. But falling into stagnation is the same as death. The capital has become stagnant. There's no understandable battle of strength, just deception and cheating. It's not life. It's a slow death, and I detest it. The Chung tribe and Yellow Turban rebels are both just struggling to survive. But these people in the capital, they haven't even realized that they're already dead. A kingdom of death, where the deceased stride around devouring the living. That's the reality of the Han Dynasty. If that is the case... This conversation's gone on too long. Off with you.
I knew you would come. Just as I wrote in my letter, I want you to help us take care of some bandits. Our Lord has been appointed governor of Changsha. This is one of his responsibilities. We're more than ready to do whatever needs to be done, but having you with us really tips the scales in our favor.
Huangai, I have something I want to ask you. Oh, and you are? Do you two know each other?
This is the warrior who had all of our backs during the battle with the Yellow Turbans. He's here now to lend us a hand in his campaign.
Is that so? I am Sun Shangxiang, daughter of Sun Jian. Pleasure to meet you. Thank you. I will do my best to live up to my family name.
Just don't take it too far out there. If things get out of hand, come straight to us for help. By the way, Princess, where is Lord Changpu? He was with you, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh no, I left him alone back there. He might be scouring the camp for me now. I should get going. I'll see you at the next war council.
Evading Lord Changpu is no mean feat. The princess is an incredibly skilled warrior, but the battlefield is an unpredictable place. I want you looking after her too, just in case.
It's great to have you with us. Please allow me to once again extend our warmest welcome. Now, regarding your position among our ranks, feel free to do as you please. You didn't expect that, did you? While fighting the Yellow Turbans, you followed your own intuition and greatly influenced the outcome of the battle. It is our hope that you can achieve similar results in our service.
But it wouldn't be right to put all the pressure on you. That's why you and I will be working together.
Huangai, wait. I think it would be better if I went with him. After all, none of you expected me to be here anyway, so it shouldn't make much of an impact on our main force.
Hear that? It seems Shangxiang has taken a liking to you. As for which of the two you will accompany, the choice is yours.
Don't worry, I won't force you to choose me.
I would be very happy to have the chance to fight by your side.
Well, let's move on to the meeting, shall we? All here? Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Good.
Okay. Good luck to you. The rebel army is prepared to engage us. All units, be on your guard. They have the high ground.
Okay, now! All units, attack at once! Enemies in a place like this?
Damn, an ambush already. From the looks of things, we're surrounded.
I shall protect everyone. Come, onward we go.
Stay calm, everyone. We can handle this. Push the ambush, then regroup. I too shall join the fray. Leave the ones in front to me. Forward march!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Has the ambush been dealt with? Do not worry about advancing. We must help our allies.
The enemies in front have retreated. Time for us to push on the front line. Start the advance. Onwards to glory. I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Nice try.
The time has come.
I know how to get the job done.
Now it's gotta focus for this one.
Did I think this?
I have defeated the enemy officer. It's your turn now.
This territory, the enemy
Serve
officer
the entire
has been
battlefield with
defeated.
composure and objectivity. That is how a veteran fights.
I must become stronger so that I may instill in everyone the courage to fight.
I won't hand over Changsha to the likes of you. You'll keep me amused, I hope. Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Is this the end?
Yet another rebellion, quelled in its infancy.
Well, that just about does it for now. We managed to pull through with very few losses, either due to everyone's hard work or the bravery of our lord and the princess. One thing's for sure, chasing after you scared me half to death.
Sorry for making you worry. I'll try to become strong enough that you'll be able to follow me without fear.
All I ask is that you don't get carried away. Lord Changpu and I aren't exactly spring chickens, you know. Now that we've dealt with their leader, the bandits of Jing won't be causing any trouble for a while. the people will be able to return to their normal lives as well. How lucky they all are to have such a wonderful governor like our Lord.
Huangai?
You and his lordship are incredibly brave, but I suppose that must be said of all the Sun. It's quite a challenge just keeping up. We couldn't have done it without you either. We should fight together again someday.
I have a lot to thank you for. You're quite the force out on the battlefield. Aren't you ever afraid out there? Right. Of course not. I wish I'd had that same mentality from the start. I've always approached battles seriously. And yet, I'm still finding it difficult to keep my composure. Because every weapon brandished by the enemy, every single arrow, is aiming to take my life. Sometimes that awareness causes my body to just seize up. One time when that happened, I saw you fighting. You were so calm, and that resolve made its way to me. So I made every effort to do just as you did. I didn't take my eyes off of you, even for a moment. And then, my body began to move freely, like during training. It was thanks to you that I was able to continue the fight. Glad you think so, but I can't fall victim to self-satisfaction, can I? I felt the desire to be like my father, to be the pride of my family, to inspire everyone. But I lost sight of what I needed to do. I'm embarrassed now that I see what a burden I've been for everyone. In that battle, I realized just how much work I have yet to do. I must strengthen myself and overcome my fears so that I may charge into the next battle with dignity. Please do. Next time we share a battlefield, I'll put on a performance you won't be able to look away from. Look forward to it.
Excuse me. Might I have a moment? Right. I am Sima Hui. Some call me Shui Jing, or Water Mirror. I wander the lands, seeking joy in seeing the world, deepening my knowledge, and connecting with others. I knew I had to speak with you, as you have a truly distinct air about you. Something about you reminds me of a newborn child, yet at the same time, you seem like someone who has fought through much hardship. I'd very much like to find out what kind of person you are. Ah, so you do not remember your past. Right. Now I understand. But clearly, there is more to you than meets the eye. Fascinating. Well, I would happily welcome you at my retreat, if you can spare the time to visit. I'll be able to inform you of what's going on in the realm, share local rumors, and possibly even introduce you to other visitors. I am sure the journey that lies ahead of you will be eventful. Please, let me offer you some help along the way.
Oh, Ziluan, welcome back.
You've been rushing about from place to place by the looks of it.
Rebellions here, battles there. The world's worse off for it, I'm sure. It's times like these that we need the Emperor to put on a show of force to restore order. Well, if you need anything, I'm here. As usual, things are not as they should be. Capital affairs being what they are, the attendants in the consort clan alike are throwing their weight around to stir up trouble. The consort clan is, to put it simply, the Emperor's extended family. Well, I say family, but they aren't descendants of the throne. They're relatives of the Empress.
By the way, did you know that the current Empress was born to commoners? And her brother, Lord He-Jin, is now the Grand General. It really makes you wonder where life might take you.
They are eunuchs who serve the people in the highest echelons of society. It's an esteemed profession, but, well, I wouldn't want to do it.
Once you become a eunuch, you can't really go back to living the way you were before.
Oh, is that right? Then don't let me keep you. Rest for as long as you like.
Let's begin.
To suppress the insurgents troubling this land. All troops, advance! Halt here. Let us wait and see what transpires.
Trust in me. And now's the time for our attack. Your ground. Reinforcements will be here soon.
Bear witness to my people.
Rough. Under that.
Looks like we made it. Don't tell me you were thinking of giving up.
Enemy reinforcements. We must stop them from bolstering their numbers. Take out their
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might.
Here's some payback for ya!
Crushing them.
Failure!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
And help them to get the upper hand, leave.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Right, time to call it quits. Hurry up and retreat.
Servants of the Horde, well done! The bandits never had a chance.
Hey, I know we had orders from Lord He-Jin, but do you really think letting them go is the right choice? How do we know if roughing them up was enough to put them in their place? Next time, they might attack innocent travelers.
That might be true, But we can't just go against the Grand General's orders, can we?
Yeah, I know that, but still. Suli is right on the Emperor's doorstep, and yet the whole place has gone to hell.
You gave it your all, but you couldn't run forever.
Anything valuable you have, we'll be taking.
Oh, hey, you! So beautiful.
Hey, over here.
Cut that out. Focus on the job at hand. First, the old man.
Take this!
Wait! Yes, that's it. Damn it. Don't make this any harder. You bastard!
We haven't introduced ourselves, have we? I am Wang Yun. This is my daughter, Diao-chan. You have my thanks, Zluan. You don't need to be so modest. I've heard that you hardly took any credit for assisting countless officers during the Yellow Turban Rebellion.
So you were the one that turned the tide during the rebellion. That explains your impressive skills on the battlefield. I still have much to learn, I assure you.
I may not look it, but I served as the governor of Yi Province during the Yellow Turban Rebellion. But amidst the chaos, the attendants with connections to the Yellow Turbans managed to soil my name enough for me to be deposed. The attendants are mere servants, yet their influence was enough to rob me of my position in such a humiliating way. The shame is unbearable. I've been traveling the land ever since, searching for a way to put a stop to the attendants' corruption, and for men of character to help me do so.
My father has lost his position as governor. Together, we are but a man and his daughter with little power between us. That's why we need someone we can rely on.
At this very moment, the attendants are scheming to bring even the Imperial Seal into their despotic grasp. If nothing is done to stop them, the world will once again fall into chaos. Zluan, I must ask you for one thing. If you have not yet chosen a lord to serve, could you travel with me as my guest for a time? The the attackers from before aren't the only ones after our heads. The attendants have sent assassins as well. I don't believe that they can defeat Diao-chan, but the burden is too much for her to bear alone. You will? Then you have my thanks. Once again, we are in your debt. We will reward you accordingly in due time. Very well then. You can start by escorting us back to the inn. I will tell you more about our plans later.
Oh, good. You're here. I just took a message for you from someone who said they were with Wang Yun. They said Wang Yun is waiting to receive word from a collaborator, so he wants you to stay here in town for the time being. Also, he has some business to attend to in town, so you should feel free to go and ask him if anything is unclear. I'm not sure what this is all about, but please try not to put yourself in too much danger. I can't cure you if you're dead.
I am so grateful that you have agreed to help my father. Our fates are now bound together. If you have any worries or misgivings about what lies ahead, let's talk them over now. He took me in as his daughter, but I am also his student and a loyal servant. My father is trying to root out the corruption that the attendants have inflicted on the world. I am merely the sword that clears the path to his goal. If you wish to know the whole truth, perhaps I should first tell you how my life began. I was born in a small mountain village. It was decided that I would become a spy, so I underwent training. But one day, a large fire broke out in the village. That was when I met Wang Yun. I had nowhere to go, but he took my hand and led the way. He trained me to be the weapon that would rid the world of corruption. When my father first met you, he saw something in you. The way you walk, the way you fight, he could tell that you were different from the others. He saw it in me, too. It seems your memories have escaped you. Then, please forget I even asked. I am sure you have your reasons for forgetting.
Did you hear? Word is that the Emperor has passed away. Is it really true? Then who will rule the land now?
His Majesty is. We should go to my father. He might be able to tell us what's going on.
I see. So the news has already made its way through the city. I've just received word from Lord He Jin in the capital. It seems that the rumors of the Emperor's death are in fact true.
The world is still in disarray. The death of the Emperor will only make things worse.
Lord He Jin's letter also included an invitation for me to join him in the capital. I suspect that he may take this opportunity to eliminate all of the attendants in the capital at once. Yes, it is none other than Lord He Jin, Grand General and elder brother of the Empress. As such, he is essentially the head of the consort clan.
He wants to rid the world of the attendants as much as we do. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, as they say.
But if the Grand General has already taken action, then the attendants will be making moves of their own. In any case, I must hurry to Luoyang at once. Diao-chan, I will need your protection.
Yes, Father.
I must hurry to Luoyang at once. I am counting on you two for safe passage.
Hold it right there! Hand over your valuables if you want us to spare your lives!
This lot seems like more than mere outlaws. Could they be the White Wave bandits who've been stirring up trouble as of late?
Situation. Take this. That it. Damn. I'll take this. Tough on my own. I'll withdraw for now. Let's go.
During our trip, you two have observed the poverty that plagues the people. Do you know why they are tormented by such heavy taxation? The attendants who control the government demand bribes, you see. The magistrate has levied more taxes to pay for those bribes. In other words, the 10 attendants are the source of turmoil across the land. As such, they must be eliminated.
Ahead, there is a clearing with a lovely view. Shall we stop there for a respite, Father?
Clearly, I am getting on in years. Forgive me, but I must rest here for a spell.
Prepare to die.
It would appear we have unexpected company. Allow me to offer them a proper greeting.
There we go.
The journey ends here.
An opening.
Another assassin was waiting for us. How is an old man supposed to get any rest?
Bear witness to my power.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
An opening. Take this.
Bear witness to my power.
The end is here.
Has been defeated.
Can't believe this. Well,
the enemy officer
the assassins have
been defeated.
I am ever grateful, my dear.
We cannot afford to let our guard down for even a moment. I shudder to think what may have come to pass had I been on my own. I am forever grateful that you are here with us.
I've rested well enough. You have my thanks. Now then, shall we get going?
This seems like a fine place to rest. Come, Father. We have made it this far without incident. It would be fair to assume that we've chased off the attendants' agents. I wish I could say my fears have abated as well. But if we work together, I am sure we shall pull through.
Hey! What are you lot doing over there? A swarm of bandits is heading our way! Evacuate to the fortress east of here now!
No rest for the weary, then. Very well. Let us make haste into the fortress.
Nice, very nice. You took the bait like greedy carp. Time to pay you back for before.
I've got a good feeling we'll make some good money off this group. We'll knock them down a peg, then take them for all they've got.
What do we have here?
pretty cheeky of you bandits to run amok so close to the city.
Has been defeated.
Violence shall not be permitted in the region of Suli. Make your peace, bandits!
There is now a light at the end of the tunnel. Let's take this opportunity to fell the enemy leader.
Such great strength. Falling back for now. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Luan, you? Your union here must be destiny.
The might of the Emperor does not even seem to hold a candle to him. Interesting. Very interesting.
The enemy officer. The enemy officer has been defeated.
The danger has finally passed. You aren't hurt, are you, Father?
I admit, I was worried there for a moment. But you two did quite well for yourselves.
Lord Wang Yun, I am glad to see you in good health. I am here to welcome you on orders from the Grand General.
I am very grateful. We expected assassins, but the bandits were a surprise indeed. I must also give my thanks to Lord Dongzhou.
I've also been ordered by Lord He Jin to welcome you to the capital. A banquet has been prepared to thank you for coming all this way. We insist that you rest in the city tonight.
A dinner invitation from Grand General He Jin himself. I am sure it will be a grand feast. However, I think I'll pass on this occasion.
Why is that?
We came in such a hurry, all the way from Western Liang. I would not disgrace such a fine gathering by showing up as filthy as we are.
Is that so?
We've set up camp outside the capital. We'll rest our feet there.
So, that's Dongzhou.
He's a brazen and cunning man with the manners of a beast. Judging by his reluctance to enter the capital, that snout of his must have caught the scent of danger. What did Lord He Jin have in mind when he chose to bring him here?
For now, we can only trust his judgment. The attendant stronghold is very heavily guarded. It might take the power of a beast to break through its defenses.
The power of a beast. You should rest for tonight, Lord Wang Yun. We will discuss the future with Grand General He Jin later. It's been too long, Zluan. I knew we would meet again one day, but I never expected to see you as a retainer of Lord Wang Yun. I am happy that a man of such rank has taken an interest in you, but I find it slightly unfortunate as well.
Indeed, we all feel the same way. Lord Wang Yun beat us to the punch. If we had had you with us, things would have been a lot easier. That's for sure.
We are now contending against a group of treasonous retainers in the capital. Our allies in this fight are most notably Lord He Jin and Lord Wang Yun. The Yellow Turbans are not long gone, and now corruption has taken root at the seat of power. We must sever those roots or prepare to face the next Zhang Jiao.
I don't know how much you already know, but the situation in Luoyang is going to get rough.
You're going into the capital too, right? If we both make it out alive, I hope we meet again.
It's getting hard to keep up with everything that's happened. At least for tonight, please get some rest. Or shall I keep you company until you go to sleep? There isn't much about me that you don't already know. What I can say is that I am more than capable of defending myself. Please don't trouble yourself worrying about me. After the Emperor passed away, a new one ascended the throne almost immediately. I've also heard that the Imperial Seal, which is traditionally passed down the Imperial family line, made it safely into the hands of the new Emperor. But it's probably the attendants in the palace that actually wield the power that the seal represents. The central group of eunuchs that pull the strings here in the capital are called the 10 Attendants. Lord Hejin has summoned the lords of the land to Luoyang to eliminate the 10 Attendants and restore order in the Imperial Court. But to me, all those gathered here in the capital look more like birds of prey than helping hands. I hope this isn't the spark that ignites another war. Rest well. Tomorrow, I will accompany my father to meet with Lord Hejin. The capital has descended into a dangerous den of vice. Keep your guard up and be prepared for the worst. Thank you. It's good to know that you care. Good night and sweet dreams.
Lords from every corner of the land are answering the call from Grand General Hejin to gather here. Our chance to get rid of the attendants once and for all has finally arrived. This also makes for a grand opportunity to show the world our power. Wouldn't you agree, Cao Cao?
Delivering justice does not require a show of power. Simply exposing the crimes of the attendants and imprisoning them will suffice. A fire set to burn away corruption can quickly grow into an untamable blaze. Yuan Shao, are you really too much of a fool to understand that?
You've never wasted words on courtesy. I know that we are old friends, but could you at least show a modicum of respect for once?
I'm telling you this because we are friends.
Anyway, it matters not. Where is the Grand General? We are here to meet him, but he is nowhere to be seen.
Gentlemen, please excuse the interruption. I have a message for you from my father, Wang Yun. Lord Hejin has been summoned to the palace by imperial decree. Please, make haste to the imperial court.
What? To the Imperial Court? We are to dive into that snake's den with those attendants?
It may well be a trap, but one cannot refuse a decree.
What's happening?
Lord Hejin is in trouble! He's being held captive by the attendants of the palace!
No.
Well, these truly are the worst conceivable circumstances. But the die has already been cast. There is no turning back now.
Right. Come, Cao Cao. We will bring the attendants to justice in Lord Hejin's name. The 10 attendants, consumed by greed, have misled the Emperor. We must hunt them down and set things to rights. We must see the late Grand General's plan accomplished and rescue the Emperor from those traitors. You should be us.
Time to act.
How can these traitors have been allowed to infiltrate? Gather the troops! Protect the Emperor!
This'll do.
Inform the palace garrison they must fight as well. Ready the arms and destroy the intruders!
Turn the tables.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Caught them off guard.
This is still their domain. We must remain alert.
The way is barred. The throne room is just on the other side. And yet,
My father told me the castle was fitted with secret passages for emergencies. You can find them, can't you?
It is as he said. Lord Wang Yun must have been very knowledgeable about matters relating to the palace.
He told me very few knew about this, even among the attendants. It will provide us with an advantage.
Let's go. Oh my, terrifying. The sound of fighting. It's getting closer. So, the traitors have made it this far? Your Majesty, this way.
the Emperor. Where is the Emperor?
It seems he has been led away. We must continue the search elsewhere.
The castle guards are taking orders from the 10 attendants. They may hamper our search for the Emperor.
Let us first focus on defeating the attendants. We should split up.
Agreed. Cao Cao, you head west. I shall handle things in the east.
You go with Xiahou Dun. Proceed however you see fit.
Seeing as you located the secret passage, I think navigation is best left in your hands. Go on then. Lead the way.
Take this! Head in! Under attack! The enemy officer has been defeated.
They chased me all the way to the dungeons.
The 10 attendants have been defeated. Well done.
But I don't remember seeing their leader Zhang Rong, nor the Emperor. They must have fled from Luoyang. This is a troubling turn of events.
Lord Dongzhuo, the carriage has been spotted on the main road.
Just as I expected. Looks like we've caught something valuable this time. The Emperor is coming. We must welcome him in the proper fashion.
Yes, sir.
Let us begin. This will be a feast fit for royalty.
Ziluan, I've returned. The number of wounded and sick grows each day. The The majority of local doctors must have already fled. No, don't worry. I want to do this myself. But, Ziluan, this is my advice as a man of medicine. Lord Wang Yun may have ordered you here, but I think we should leave Luoyang. To stay is to invite death itself. Luoyang has become a battlefield. One wrong word could mean the end for you.
Excuse me. I wish to speak with you about my father, but I see that I am interrupting.
Ah, I see. I have some other matters to attend to anyway. Please, take your time.
Thank you. As I said, I would like to talk to you about my father. He seems to be very troubled about the recent events in Luoyang. Lord Dongzhou's men have rampaged through the city, and I hear he has been equally disruptive in the imperial court. I am certain my father feels responsible for this. In order to deal with the 10 attendants, he unleashed an even greater threat. He blames himself for that. What can I do? How do I convince him that it is not his fault? You really are as kind as you are strong. Even as the city descends into chaos, I see in your eyes the glimmer of hope. I didn't know it at the time, but I think I came here hoping to hear those exact words. I shall leave you be now.
Even if we eliminate one source of unrest in this world, another will soon take its place. I suppose some people may be saved by your actions. However, the realm is too vast, and the state of things too complicated for a single individual to make much of a difference. If you simply end the suffering of those nearby, it will take a long time to achieve the goal of a peaceful world. That is why you must choose a hero. Someone who can strive to create a new world beyond the chaos. By walking alongside such a person, you will be able to realize a true age of peace. Eventually, you will need to determine which hero is worthy of walking alongside you.
It's you. You were with the volunteers who took down Zhang Qiao. That was quite the battle. I never would have expected to see you here. My name is Jia Shu. We haven't actually spoken before, though I've wanted to make your acquaintance for quite some time now. Not at all. That's the problem with being the lookout. All you have to do is keep an eye out for any suspicious behavior or disturbances. Actually, I'm a vessel of Lord Dongzhuo. There's no need to be on guard. I don't bite, unlike Lord Dongzhuo. Still, if you want to leave Luoyang with all your limbs attached, I'd keep my head down if I were you. Take it from a friend.
Just the person I wanted to see. I have a very big favor to ask of you. Will you help me? As glad as I am to hear that, are you sure you don't want to know what it is first? I could ask you to give me your heart, or to perform any number of daunting tasks. What would you do then? The truth is, my father came to me and said that I should take a little walk around town. But I've never really just walked the streets before without a destination, so I have no idea where to go or what to do. It would mean so much to me if you could walk with me here in town, just for today. I can't thank you enough. All right, let's get going, shall we? Thank you so much for coming with me today. Is it just my imagination, or are you new to this kind of thing as well? I had a feeling we were both a little lost out there. But I think that may have ended up being what made our time together so much fun. As long as I have this memory, I'll be able to go on fighting forever. No matter what hardship might come my way. I would like to be able to go for another walk with you sometime. I hope with all my heart that such a day will come.
Excuse me. I presume that you belong to this household. Where might Lord Wan Yun be? My name is Shun Yo. I have an appointment with him. I have the proper documentation if you'd like to see it. Thank you. That sash.
I've been waiting for you, Lord Shun Yo. You had something you wanted to discuss.
I'll get straight to the point. Lord Wan Yun, you must act now.
You mean eliminate Dong Zhuo?
Yes.
Dong Zhuo's tyranny has indeed become intolerable of late. But just how do you expect us to stop him? He's expanded his forces by taking in the soldiers Lord He Jin left behind. There is even talk that the powerful soldiers trained by the recently deceased Governor Den Yuan joined him as well. It may be too late for anyone to stand against him now. It is likely that Lord Yuan Shao left Luoyang upon realizing his forces were outmatched.
I am well aware.
Then why are you asking me to do this? I'm an old man. I brought the capital to the brink of ruin.
Because I believe that you have the means to put an end to Dong Zhuo. And that guest of yours,
the so-called Guardian of Peace. I think we could use him as well.
I am sorry to disappoint you, but things are not so simple. There will be no more talk of this today. Please leave.
Lord Wang Yun.
There is something important that we must discuss. As I have told you, before all of this, I originally served as a civil servant. As a governor, I worked tirelessly to fulfill my duties. For many years, I devoted myself to the Han. But that was only what was seen by the public. I was given another role to play. From the shadows. It was my duty to make use of spies, assassins, and the like to root out rebel forces and political rivals. I am nothing more than an old man without the strength for battle. I just happen to know a few things that I probably shouldn't. I have also heard that there exists a secret order, revered among those who make their living under the cover of shadow. They are called the Guardians of Peace. It is said that each member wears a red sash fastened with the symbol of the sacred bird, the Luan, just as you do now. I wish I could, but I have never visited their village. All I can tell you is what I know of how they came to be. The Guardians of Peace are a group of assassins descended from a hero who is said to have fought alongside the founder of the Han, Emperor Gaozu. They are said to be divine warriors who are even capable of sorcery, sworn to work in the shadows to bring about peace. They take great pride in going unrecognized for their deeds, so they rarely appear in records, a fact that makes it hard to study their history. I've heard rumors that their village was destroyed during the uprisings that took place before the Yellow Turban Rebellion, but it is not so.